Hello. Hi. How you doing? It's me. It's IHateWill. How y'all doing today? I'm doing spectacular. Thank you for asking. We got a few levels, so it's time to enchant this bow that I made. We have a choice between Flame 1, which I find very useful on a bow, or Power 4, which is spectacular on a bow, and I think I'm going to go with the Power 4. Hopefully that's not a mistake. Efficiency 4. We're going to put... Here we go. We're going to make an Efficiency 4 power bow. Okay. I was playing with a mod that would actually throw that on there. I thought it would still throw it on here, but I guess they won't. Let's go ahead and put this book back. Put this lappice back. And talk about what we're going to be doing today. We are over in the Amplified world. This is our vanilla series, our solo series, Funk the World, in which I play on the original Funk City map. Funk City World, for those of you guys that have been with me for a while, along with this new amplified terrain. We are currently in 1.8.1, and we're having a lot of fun. Now, I don't do a lot of my resource gathering off camera, and particularly big builds in boring places like the Nether, I do not do on camera. But today we're going to do a little bit of building, because it's necessary. I just got to do a little bit of maintenance first. And while I do the maintenance, we'll do a little talk. If you hear any scratching, it's my doggy. She's laying next to me, and she's got bad gas, so she's a bit uncomfortable. From our zombie farm, we managed to get 1 carrot and 3 potatoes. Very excited to have that. Be a nice upgrade from this wheat that we have. And potentially we will be able to breed some pigs once we get some. Been thinking about this build a lot that I've been doing. Different build styles. I experimented with a few. I will typically do a modern house for myself. Once, this is my starter house. This is not what my houses usually look like. Once I get rolling. But I thought that might be a little out of place and in this terrain right now. What if we went with something a bit more traditional? So we're going to be doing a traditional build. I just want to make sure I have the proper materials for all the finer details, because I got a design worked out. It's a simple design, but it does have a little bit of detail to it and a little bit of backstory behind it. Ooh. So I have this incredible shovel. Where's my gravel I picked up? Huh? Did it eat my gravel? Let's go to bed. Let's try this. We gotta try something out here. This is interesting. It eats through my gravel. Why is that a thing? Okay, that's normal. I mean, it instantly gave me flint. I've gotten perfect flint, but I want my gravel. I need the gravel for the roads. I gotta carry 2 shovels. Alright, let's go to sleep. I'm a librarian. Alright, do I have another? I don't... Okay, in case I run into gravel, I need to use that, because I cannot afford to lose gravel. Let me put this up. Anyway, I found a location almost instantly after I stopped talking to you guys. It's over here. I rather like it. I already cleared it out. God, this shovel I have. Efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3, Fortune 3. That's probably what's making all the gravel turn in instantly. I feel like you should get the gravel still, but look at this thing. Look at this thing. Let's see. Let's just do it right here, because I can just put this back. Watch. Oh my gosh. It's like I got haste beacons. It's amazing. So perfect. So let's go ahead and put some of this back, because we need it to be level right here. And right here. This is not going to be a very big house. This is more of a house, not a starter house, because I'm not going to live in it. I am going to decorate it. This is going to be a house that kind of determines what everything else is going to look like. And when I was trying to figure out what style to build in, because I am comfortable building in a few other styles. I'm most comfortable building in modern. But you know, I've done like rugged things before. I have something I do called, that I like to think of as kind of a modern rustic look. I've done that a few times. Let me just go ahead and collect this coal. I need some. And I'm very comfortable building in that now. I can always mimic Steph's style, which I've actually been practicing more, because I think she has such a unique and fun style. But ultimately I decided, let's go with something a bit more traditional, because the idea should be, you know, it's not going to be big house, big house, big house everywhere. It's going to be lots of smaller builds all over the place, and smaller builds as in just single unit efficiency homes. We're going to feel the same with villagers. Villagers like just a door. That's pretty much what they like. But this is going to be a working village. You know, we're going to have a blacksmith, sure, a church or so, or two maybe, because religion's going to play a part in it, and we'll get into that in a little bit. And some kind of town center meeting hall. Now, the villagers aren't going to be forced to live in any particular home, because that's not possible in Minecraft. They're going to be able to choose where they go. I want to give them options. So we're going to start something out. It's going to be kind of basic. And we'll talk about what we're doing as we do it. So let's see. We want to build this a little bit into the wall here. Got to clear it out a little bit, but I don't want it to be this far open. So let's fill this back in. I just wanted to collect that coal back there. Oh, not that. Best we can, at least. Because I am dirt for some reason. It's always something I don't like to terraform, you know, if you guys know what that means. That means I don't like to adjust the land too much, just slightly, to get what I want to fit in a little bit better. You know, it's more like carving out the land instead of flattening it. Some people like to flatten their builds. I'm not down with that. I prefer to you know, just kind of work with it. Gonna take that and take that. Okay. It's just how I like to do things. I think it's more fun and it's more of a challenge, a building challenge. Alright, first what we're going to do is we're going to lay out a shape. And we're only going to use one block for this shape to start out with. Let's go ahead and place this down. And I got a bed over there, I think, so I think we're going to be okay. Okay, so we got to go to bed real quick. And let's go ahead and get just a single chest built, just to put any materials we're going to need. And because I don't feel like putting all this flint up. I'm really disappointed that if I'm getting 1 flint per every gravel, I wasted 64 gravel. That's okay, I guess. Alright, we're going to use spruce for this to start out with. Go ahead and put this. We don't need all that. Don't carry 64. Put that up. And that's in case of gravel. Okay. So, let me think about my original design. My original design was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't want to build it there. I want to push it back a little bit. Excuse me. Let's give them a bit of a front yard. Do I even like this spot? Yeah, I think I do. I think I like this spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, further back. My bad. How about we try it right here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's it. That's the ticket. Okay. And we'll make the front right here. So let's go ahead and get a door carved out right there. Okay. Alright. That's 7 right there. Oh god, super duper. I think that's 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Basic square. Nothing wrong with building in a square. Alright, let me go get some cobblestone and lay this out a little bit better. My original design had cobblestone runners. We should also, is there a... I lost all my smooth stone. I had to go mining yesterday to get all this cobble back, making that zombie pigman farm. Right here. By the time what I was gonna say is by the time I'm done laying out this initial cobble, we'll have that smooth stone ready. That's good. A little lag. Alright. It's fine. Cobble stairs. And we're gonna do this kind of job. Oops. Yep. And then we do this. There we go. Just like that. Excellent. Now, I think I had that one higher, so let's go ahead and add another layer to it. Thank you. I usually do an odd number, but looking at it, I had it built a little bit different than I usually do. Now, it's going to look a little odd when I'm done by itself, but remember, it's going to have several houses, maybe not all the same style, but certainly of the same philosophies. You know, very simple, one rooms, maybe a basement involved, I don't know. I always have a hard time coming up with basement ideas just because where I come from, we don't have basements. I don't really know how they work. We'll keep that there, that's fine. This job like that. Oops. There we go. Goody. Alright. And we'll take some dark oak. Make that. Make that in the stairs. And we'll take you. Do that. and no, that's not how that works. No, yeah, we had it upside down. That and like that. See, this is what I'm talking about, carving it out. Adding just a little bit of detail here and there. Alright. Alright, here's my issue right now with this, though. We're ready to put a door on this. Now, we could go... We have a couple options. We have the new spruce doors, which is something I really like. It has an instant rustic look to it. And we have our traditional oak, which kind of plain, but you know, in its simplicity, it's kind of nice. Let's show you the oak real fast. Here's the oak, right? And the thing I like about it is the color contrast. We have the dark oak and spruce, and we have that lighter oak in the middle. Very nice. Problem I don't like it. The thing I don't like about it is it seems so pre 1.8. You know, we have all these new doors are at our disposal. Why not use them? Here's why we might not use them. Using spruce, and I love using spruce. That door blends in, and that's just not bueno for me, man. It just doesn't work for me. So I think I'm gonna go actually with the oak for now. Dark oak looks too modern, too executive. Acacia is out of the question. Even though I love the acacia doors are my new favorite door. I'm not going to be using it a lot over here. Maybe as an iron door, iron bars, but I just don't feel like it belongs here. And the birch is nice, but I just don't think the woods match up really well. So I think we're going to have to go with the plain Jane regular oak. There we go. Stone brick. It was really tempting to use a lot of stone brick. But we're just going to use patches of it here. See, my thought was, these guys in this village, you know, their old style was cobble, and they like to keep that. But, you know, they're not ignorant to the fact that maybe this isn't the best design. So as their old cobble wears off, they replace it with new fangled brick. Huh? So that gives a little bit of character, a little bit of life to it, some variety to what could potentially be a very plain build. Oh, there we go. And gonna fix you like that. See, I mean, look at that. That looks improved, you know. We're gonna do a few more things to kind of kick it up a notch. I already know this. We're gonna do this like that and like that. Same with you. We're gonna put you upside down. Guess you would be right side up, huh? And I want you in bricks, so we will trade you out for cobble. Yeah. There we go. Same with you. We're gonna do at least you and cobble. And we'll keep the rest of you like that. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Alright. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that on this side just yet. We'll have to figure that out. But let's go ahead and carve this out. I'll do our dark oak trick. Sand should be ready now. So we're ready to put in the windows. And that. And that. And that. Just like this. And like that. Spectacular. I want that wood. Now, one of the things, my favorite YouTuber, my favorite Minecrafter in particular, but also my favorite YouTuber, B00 check it out. Likes to do with his builds that he's been doing lately is, in his Building a Beat Up series, he talks about the owner of the house, you know, who they are, what they are about, and I found that to be an incredibly ingenious way of looking at it. And it's something that we should take in consideration. Now, we are ready to add a little bit to it, and you'll see what I'm talking about in a little bit. Is that? Yep. We make chiseled stones now. We need a wall. We don't need that much. Maybe 12 would work. So, one of the things he's been talking about is religion. And, you know, religion does play a huge part in many people's lives. Maybe even you. I don't know. Don't know you very well. But... Not that. Yeah. There we go. We need a little bit more. When you look at these old villagers, you know, old village towns, whether it's in Europe or anywhere else, maybe go with the chiseled up there. You know, religion is such a focal point. You know, life's hard. And let's go in. Yeah. All right. And they find solace in, you know, those kind of things. So it does play a big part. That might be a little too busy. Yeah, I think that's a bit too busy. And we'll just put walls here. Would work, I think. There we go. And maybe just the chiseled on top of here. So I was thinking, you know, religions for a village. Why stick to just one? You know, there can be probably, you know, several different religions all at once. You know, when we think of ancient civilizations or, you know, rural classes, we think that they have a uniformity to their religions, and that's just not the case at all. We look at some place like Rome, or even a place like ancient Persia. Ancient Persia had free religion, guys. You know, there were Hindus, is that the correct term? People who practice Hinduism living in ancient Rome. There were Zoroastrians. Is that how you pronounce it? Living in ancient Rome. It wasn't just everybody, you know, worshiping Jupiter. So, you know, these guys, I gotta look at what this looks like again. Let me go do that. I'll be right back. That's driving me nuts. Alright, I had this like this. I did have it like this. And we're just gonna go with my original design. Now, that would be the front. Do we need to add an entrance right here? I think we might. Double doors? Now I regret doing this in even numbers. We're going to stretch this out. I have Silk Touch, so we can save these. But I was thinking religions, right? No reason to have a uniform religion for a village. Why not have, you know, multiples at once? Now, this guy, you should notice these chisel blocks, right? Why not the religion of the quadrilateral? And the great quadrilateral? This is Minecraft. Everything is square shaped. Now, we notice things like the golden ratio in our world, and how everything kind of forms up with that golden ratio. Look it up. There's great YouTube videos on it. I've had teachers argue, even teachers that shouldn't have been arguing this because it's not in the class to do it, that is proof of God. And, well, I don't know about that. I do know that it's very interesting. You know, it's a happy little coincidence that things like this exist. And why not have the religion of the quadrilateral be one of the major religions in our Minecraft world? Huh? And it makes good use of that chisel block. An excuse to use it in a simple cabin like this. Now, this is going to be a very devout man. And then we'll build a temple to the quadrilateral someplace else, and be a nice excuse to use squares and rectangles. No, I know, I'm very sorry, but this is in the name of looks. Okay, that stays there. And I get the lead back, which is very nice. And we just do this on top. Looks good. No. No. Alright, whoever comes out is getting killed. There we go. I think that does it. I think that looks nice. I went ahead and added some smooth stone and dirt on top. I might add a little bit more to... What was that? XP orb, I think. To make it look a little bit more natural. I wanted it to look like it was built into the mountain. We'll see how that works. I think that's going to be okay. Once that grass grows in, it's going to look alright, but... Oh yeah, I forgot. I accidentally knocked this out. Let me replace this real fast. Where is... I guess we have to make a new one. Boom. Alright, let's go inside and see how she's decorated. Alright. We talked about before, this guy has a religion based on the quadrilateral. And so he's got his little shrine here, his little pictures, you know. Sometimes Catholics have big giant pictures of Jesus. This is his big giant picture of Jesus, his quadrilateral. We have a furnace here for cooking. That's for me. Let's go ahead and replace that with coal. Alright. He's a single guy, so he's got a single bed. But, you know, he's hopeful. So he's got two places for two on this piston table with the little tabletop or tablecloth on top. And I was thinking, you know what? What if every citizen in this village had to serve in the military? A guy like this, probably a poor guy, you know, not too well. I mean, look at his floor; it's not too great. Probably can't afford a really nice suit of armor, but he's got leather. I'm going to determine some kind of theme or color scheme for this land. Once we have that, I will dress the army accordingly, and he will have different colored armor. So that's going to look real nice for him. Bit of a reader, bit of a bookworm, and a man that appreciates the finer things, like fauna, flora. I always get those confused. Flora, which is nice. Torches, this is going to be... There's not going to be a lot of redstone. Maybe I'll have some redstone daylight sensors out there somewhere. But inside the houses, I think it's going to be just traditional torches. And a little nightstand. I originally wanted to do that, but I feel like that's too crowding. I changed the entrance from the side there to this, since this looks out on the town. You know, we can look at it. Seems okay. Again, it's a very boxy build, and I just wanted to get something simple built that I can expound on. Expound on. Make it a little bit easier to deal with in the future. Adding that little bit of, yeah, this is actually his religion, and it's a very common religion in this village, the quadrilateral, makes the square buildings make all the more sense, you know? And I think there's enough little detail here. I wanted to... Let's do something here. How did I have this? I had it like this. Yeah. Just enough detail right there. And it's not exactly rustic, but it's not exactly modern. It's somewhere in between. And I think that's a style that I'm very comfortable with. A style I can definitely use to make varying degrees of houses, all slightly different, but I think this is a good starter point for now. But that's going to do it for today's episode. This is IHateWill. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourself, and I will see you next time.